Alrighty. A little bit of a slow start today. Hope everybody's doing well. I was taking a while to set up. And I even forgot to open up Live Split. Edit. We love some tacos. I'm gonna run ads super quick. RT Kiss. And I don't know what that is. Enamel? I don't know. Essay, crown, decay, brush, paste, any, skim, plaster, pulp, stick, stroke, root, fix. Stroke, plus, paste, I don't know. Plaster, pulp. Root and fix. Skim. Skim, stroke, brush. Thick, plaster. Ow. Surely it's not paste. I feel like it's not paste, but I don't really know what else it would be. Party Kiss. I don't know what this is. Essay. Crown, decay. Any plaster. It could be plaster, but no. Thick, root, fix. Pulp fiction. Pulp. Root fiction. No. It's not. Surely it's not like. Yeah, okay. I've literally used all my guesses for this one. I don't know. I kind of just don't feel that attached to this connections. Like, I don't see anything other than this right away. And I've already used all my guesses. I'm dumb. Stick. Arty. Let me look at what this word. And then maybe I have a...
Enamel.
A opaque or semi-transparent glossy substance applied to metallic or other hard. Glue stick? Glue plaster? I mean, if it's that, I feel like it's enamel paste plaster. And then maybe like stick. I don't know. I kind of gave up. Here, stick. I guess that would make sense. Oh, wait. I was getting green. Raise, brush, skim, stroke, kiss. Oh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I was thinking yellow for green, essentially. Actually, I guess I was... No, I was actually thinking green. But I was thinking more like brush strokes. Parts of tooth. Okay. Words that sound like two letters. These ones are stupid. Two stupid purples in a row, and then I'm just totally out of it when I just guess a bunch of times trying to figure out grays. And honestly, I'm not getting blue, so. Whatever. Whatevs. I'm just not thinking like it in that way. Here's Waldo. We're gonna get the baby girl in like 10 minutes because my sister's gonna go into a work thing. I don't know why my timer didn't want to start, but oh well. Yeah, I'm feeling better for the most part. I slept like most of yesterday. Why is my timer not starting? What is wrong? Like, what am I doing? What is going on? Like, I have to manually start it. I know this because it's just, I'm on Smappy, so it just doesn't work, but I'm literally spam pressing it and it's still not working. It's so weird. I don't need it to be like accurate, so it doesn't matter too much, but it's just annoying when I have to press it like 6 times for it to start. You know? it doesn't, because I'm on Smappy. And a lot of the features of the automatic part of Live Split doesn't work on Smappy to, you know, prevent people from using Smappy during speedrunning, because that's cheating. You can't, like, even if you had Smappy, if you were to launch Stardew using Smappy and do a speedrun, there are differences between Smappy and just the regular base game. Smappy just is faster. They're not even allowed to do runs on base Smappy with no mods installed. It's like not even starting here, which is the crazy part. And it's like I have it disabled. So it shouldn't matter. Oh, global hotkeys is turned off for God knows what reason. That's why. Like a mod that lets you cheat. Smappy is the modding client of Stardew Valley. And it just so happens to be slightly more optimized than the regular client. So it runs a little better, but it has a few changes that give unrealistic advantages. The easiest example that I can tell you is when you load up the file for the first time, it lets you leave the bed significantly earlier than what you would be able to do on the default game or the vanilla client. You can move during like the black like fade in, where you're not able to do that normally if you're just holding down a button. It's like the difference between somebody running, if you know what Dolphin is, that's an emulator for consoles. It's like somebody running a console game on Dolphin. Like there's just slight changes that you can tell that it's Smappy over like the raw game or the cartridge. Sometimes it's an unfair advantage, sometimes it's worse for you, you know? Or worse for the actual runner. But in this case, it just has too many changes where we just don't allow Smappy, even just by itself. That said, because I'm practicing and I want to be able to fix any mistakes that I get so I can continue the run instead of having to just reset it. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, I see. My keyboard's fucked up. That's what's going on. So, let me get this straight. Yes. The N key, which I use to macro reset, is also pressing the home key when I press it because my keyboard's fucked up. I see. I see, I see. No, there's no tech support. I literally would just need to get a new keyboard to fix this shit. No, my keyboard's just fucked. Where it, some of the numpad keys just double, or not double press, but thinks it's two different keys. Like, if I press numpad 1, 2, and 3, it's perfectly fine. They all just press numpad 1, 2, and 3. If I press numpad 4, 5, 6, when I press numpad 4, 5, 6, it presses numpad 4 and then numpad 1. And it just hits them both. Even if I clearly only hit one. And then it's the same with numpad 5 and 6. Numpad 5 hits numpad 5, and then it hits numpad 2. And, like, I've tried to go through Razer Synapse and, like, manually change these things, but it just does not work. And it gets even worse because when I press numpad 7, 8, and 9, it presses the buttons above it. So 7... not only presses numpad 7, it also turns off and on num's lock. Numpad 8 does a slash, and numpad 9 does the star for the multiplication symbol. I'm pretty sure just the wiring in the keyboard is just wrong. It's actually quite new, which is the disgusting part. It's like less than a year old. It's generally not an issue because I don't use the nums lock for anything but live split controls. So it's like I don't have an issue with it outside of live split controls. And it's like I can use 1, 2, and 3 normally, which are the main ones. 1 is start, 2 is or I guess 2 was changed, but 1 is start and 3 is reset. I don't even know what I have numpad 2 set to. Spot 15, okay. Hi, my baby. Oh, you're naked again. Cabrini, take off your sweater. Oh. I guess I don't really have time to do that, do I? Summer 19th, fall 12th, fall 14th, winter 7th of year 2, and potentially winter 28th are our book checks. Well, realistically, you just missed like 5-10 minutes of me just resetting the first few days. And that's all I have to reset for in practice runs. I love when Hazel is just trying to clean herself, and her tongue is so big when she's trying to just lick her kind of little itty bitty legs that she just licks my sheets, and now they're just wet. I mean, I did rebind it, and that's more of what I'm saying. Unless if you're talking about rebinding to attempt to fix the hotkey issue, and it doesn't. It doesn't work because it will just hit whatever key I rebind it to, and then numpad 1 or numpad 2, or like whatever it's double hitting. Like it's an actual internal issue. So it's like if I change numpad 4 to like 4 on the regular keyboard, it will hit 4 and then it will hit numpad 1. I don't have 50 wood. I was supposed to do a little bit more chopping. Bubbles. Kinda hoping leek is replaced by spring onion and then I can make some extra seeds. Got construction and wild medicine, okay. Oh wow, we got garden for the first time. Green bean, cauliflower, okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom after this day. I didn't go before I started stream because I'm stupid. But I normally go when I'm starting stream up. But... what's my pause button? Okay. A lot of slobber. I know you're supposed to be cleaning yourself, but you don't do a very good job. The balcony is always open, just so you know. Brittany did not close that door because we do not have the air on now. Should probably open my window, but I don't like the noises when I'm. Should open it afterwards, though. You need so much attention. Good morning. Good morning, Ellie. Yeah, I got it. I'm feeling better. For the most part. Tired, even though I shouldn't be. I kind of slept most of the day yesterday. Felt like Hazel. Yes. She's staring at me now because she knows I'm talking about her. Ugh. Yeah, it's so much of a mood that I'm wearing the duck pajama pants with a I support Catgirl research shirt. That's what type of day it is. Oh, have you seen these? Ellie? I was sitting cross-legged with a blanket, so it's hard to get up. Pajama pants. Ducks. Ducks everywhere. These are great. They're also so comfy. It's great. need to. Wait, why did it just pick that person? Is that how the timeout works? You didn't put your name. You're supposed to put your name afterwards, so it... I don't know how that worked. There we go. She's doing the thing again where she's licking my sheets because she can't just lick herself. Okay, last distraction. We got a water. Okay, so I do need to get the carrot seed on the 9th. I'm pretty sure it doesn't show bot commands if you are using a bot command. Unless if the chat's just not working. Bad luck today. These. That away. Hopefully today's a good luck day. Oh man, it's a very good luck day. Wow, crazy. It's like a max luck day. How could that have happened? That's like so lucky. So lucky. Ignore the cheats. 20 hours, like 7,300. Something like that. To be fair, we did have a perfect daily luck day yesterday. Like legit. Which is fun to see. A lot of carrot seeds. I think the crazier statistic isn't about how many hours I've played Stardew Valley, but the percentage of those hours that are live streamed. Because I essentially don't play Stardew Valley unless if I'm live streaming or like live. So out of like the 7,000 hours, I'm pretty sure I have like 6,800, 6,900 of those hours streamed. I haven't actually played that many hours off stream. Like the original 200 on my first playthrough, and then just an odd bit of time just like practicing or testing stuff, and that's it. Times are aggressive. Worker boots. Well, I don't think we're gonna get a club on 20, but we might get a dagger. Dagger Gang. Dagger Gang is back. I think it's dagger work boots. Work boots could be magnet ring as well. I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Not getting very lucky with the 15% chances from enemies here. Yep, we are on Legacy RNG, so Day 9 clubs do not exist anymore. Well, I'm sorry, yeah, Day 9's clubs do not exist. That was on an older patch where the Day 9 club existed. But yeah, no, Legacy RNG, you don't really get any good weapon spots. Well, I mean, there is a club spot, but it's on floor 19. So you have to go to the center to get it. Which, honestly, in a run like this is like debatable because it's like, it just doesn't matter. Like the little bit of time lost for it. Going to the center here is not like that bad for getting a club. I think it's that tile. Like, wait, did I get this ladder from an enemy or from a rock? Yeah, it's this tile. Like, I think there's an actual argument to be had that this is worth going out of my way for. Like, having a club for dust sprites just makes Cole goes by so much quicker. You have it for the rest of the floors here, so it's nice. It's like if you see it here, it's nice. I'm pretty sure there's also a magnet ring spot somewhere on this day. Oh, JK, wait, it's that spot on floor 9 or on day 9. It doesn't exist on day 10. Right. Anyways, Dagger Gang. It's the spot that I broke on day 9. That you would have to go on day 9, but yesterday was a worse luck day, so I'm just not going. You know. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure there's like a forest sword spot. 24. You know. Definitely did not hit it because it's bottom left or bottom right, sorry. Well, I knew it wasn't gonna be a club on floor 20 because I got work boots. I'd get a club on floor 20 if the boots were the leather boots instead. It's semi-predictable. Okay, there was a blue shirt there, but yellow. This yellow shirt goes better with the character, so. It's generally 1 or 2 options based off of whatever your first chest contains. So as long as I open the first chest, I can generally guess what it is. It does shift over time because of how seeds work, but generally speaking, for like a 2-week period, it's the same. So work boots means elf dagger. Leather boots means club. I think femur means glow ring. It's like, it's semi-predictable. That stone. I don't think you understand how much there is to remember into the perfection run. It is 16 hours of gameplay. Yeah, and I'm also like slightly rerouting it. Just because I played the game so long doesn't mean I'm going to remember the route 1-to-1 after not running it for literally like half a year. Because it doesn't matter if I know the game well. If I'm not doing the things in the specific order in a specific way, it's just going to be slower. I don't need to practice mechanics, I need to practice the route. What days I need to go out, how much of stuff I need to buy. Yada yada yada. Like, I need 205 copper and 120 iron by the end of the mines. You then have to remember all the remix bundle setups. You gotta check to make sure if you need brewer's bundles, so then you have to randomly buy an extra 15 copper and 5 iron later into the first year. If you have the rare crops bundle, you gotta remember to buy a rare seed in summer. You gotta know what dates you gotta finish things by. Yada yada yada. I could keep going. Gotta buy exactly up to 560 stone on fall 1st. And 525 wood. No. Well, I'm gonna say no because I don't actually know the answer. I just have not updated the game since I've downgraded by a patch. I just play one patch down, and I've never bothered checking. Because it just doesn't matter. I haven't seen any patch notes, so I just haven't bothered. Is the answer to that. That's a pretty slow 40 here. Not a huge deal, but a little annoying. Chrono Kip, thank you for the prime. Hope your day is going well. A little low on okay, well, I guess I know today is going to be a good daily luck, but that's just because I forgot to. Does it change automatically? No, it just keeps it. Okay. Turn that off real quick. Alright, so 80, so 20. We need 66 copper and 120 iron ore now. Can we, like, get these all to line up nicely? I don't have to take a shit ton of damage. Yeah, I just don't know what the barrels look like yet. I need to look them up at one point. I love getting slowed. Good iron though. Yeah, much better. We're chillin'. That's luck day. Yeah, I mean, iron's kind of showing it, but... with the barrel count. I'm pretty sure that there's a Forest Sword on 41. Going fine, it's the start. This part of the run, like, kind of overlaps with CC, so it's pretty easy comparatively. I just need 2 more bat wings and we should be fine on bat wings. There it is. There might be an argument to be had that the dagger is better to keep specifically for killing bats and slimes because it would be faster at killing those enemies. But for dust sprites, the Forest Sword is definitely faster, especially when they spread out and become annoying. It's really hard to beat the single target of the dagger. Dagger single target kind of just goes extremely hard. But that's like so much easier for killing those dust sprites instead of attempting to like line up. The issue is crafting a bomb uses copper and coal. Coal, which I am always limited on, and copper because I still need to gather 6. Well, I guess it's less than when I started. I still need to gather 51 more copper ore. So, not really. Maybe there's an argument. I wouldn't be surprised if there is, but I just don't care enough. Dagger King Betrayal, yeah. Daggers are just like really annoying for dust sprites. If If the daggers weren't so annoying for dust sprites, I would definitely keep the dagger over the forest sword. You know. So we're at 12, so we're halfway there. So I only need 19. I only need 19 more iron. You can animation cancel with basically every tool. You can animation cancel with the dagger. And it's even better than the sword. Because there's a trick that you can do where if you animation cancel out of the special attack of the dagger, it gives enemies no iframes. So basically, the dagger becomes how fast can you click, is how much damage you can do. Which is why dagger is extremely good for single target. We need is 5 more hopper slots so you can keep both. True, we need more inventory. Where'd all the iron go? It would be interesting to see drag clicking with the combination of, like, you can get away without drag clicking in Stardew because, well, fuck. I kind of want these more. Because you can press, wait. Is that a mallet? Or is this one spot to the left because it's 11? Now it's one spot to the left. Because the game allows you to, or the game by default has C bounded to left click. So you can alternate between left click and C. Is how I get away with it. Butterfly the C and drag click your mouse. Yeah, I don't even want to know how disgusting that would be. Yeah, I mean, like, I can't do either. I can't butterfly click or I can't drag click, so. I'll take my 7 to 8 clicks per second and be content with it. That said, I can cheat it in Stardew because I can press C as well, but yeah. That's all. What happens if you... What happens to spamming if we bind additional keys? We'll test later. Can you... I don't know if it lets you bind more than one key. Unless if you are saying... like... Yeah, okay, not in-game. Yeah. Imagine we start rolling... rolling like in Tetris. And just alternate between 3 or 4 keys. I do not wanna put anything more in. I wonder if having more keys pressed helps with farming, because I hold down multiple buttons for putting stuff in and planting stuff. I wonder if it makes it more consistent if you're holding down more keys. Imagine if we can get past the limitation. That'd be a good one. Of course I'm thinking about it. I don't know how much drag clicking is gonna help because we hold down the buttons. So it's more about, does rebinding more keys to the same input allow for more actions? Would be the question. Well, I got my numpads are fucked up where they already double hit. My keyboard is miswired apparently. If I hit numpad 4, it hits numpad 4 and numpad 1. And even if I rebind numpad 4 to something else, it will hit whatever I rebind numpad 4 to and then numpad 1 anyways. It does not care. In the slightest. My numpad 7 turns on and off my numslock key as well. So it's really interesting pressing numpad 7. This is so cooked. Well, I don't use my numpad unless it... Like, the only reason I used my numpad before was for live split. But since I got this keyboard, I basically rebounded everything in live split because, you know, it doesn't work. Crazy how that works, you know? I do have a stream deck, I just don't use it for anything but playing Bone Zone. Ever since I got this keyboard, I don't even use it to turn on and off my music. I can just use my keyboard to do that. Because I have like buttons on the side to like mute it and whatever. So chat, is it worth spawning in like 400 gold so I can buy a flamingo? Why did I don't even know why I asked. Let's be real here. That was just gonna say yes. There's literally nothing for the run, but it's funny. That is the wrong spot. Oh, somebody redeemed Bone Zone. Would you look at that? Stream Deck getting its usage. does that scratching feel good, baby girl? Quick stretch. Oh, that exhausted me. Oh, lovely. Surely I have some food in the chest. Whatever, good enough. Surely I don't need the cave carrot. What is your suggestion, Ellie? You know, I didn't actually read about whether or not chat wanted to flamingo or not. I just absolutely assumed chat wanted to flamingo and never read chat. Retire a Bone Zone, sell your stream deck, and get a camera and do dog cam for a stream instead. I used to do dog cam a lot more, but I don't have Hazel as much as I used to. And when I say that, it's because my sister now works fully remote. So there's not Tuesdays and Thursdays where I just get the baby girl. Well, it's more that she just prefers my sister. And then I have to have my door closed when Brittany's here because, you know, I talk a lot. I guess. I say I talk a lot, but I don't. But it's like I talk, you know. And I can be loud when something stupid happens. You know, normal stuff. So I have my door closed, so Hazel can't really just, like, you know, walk in when she wants. Like, when Brittany's not here, she's with me. Curled up in a little ball. Trying to sleep, but she knows I'm talking about her, so she keeps opening her eyes. That said, we will get here for a few days in a bit. I want to say a week from now. I think it's next Wednesday. I have to drive my sister to the airport. She's much better about not peeing out of excitement anymore. She still will. Last time my sister got home, when she went to LA for a cousin's trip, the minute Brittany walked to the door, she just peed. Like, on the spot. It was kind of funny. But it's like, normally, like, we know if she will pee because she kind of goes to a spot on the couch or just, like, she has certain mannerisms where it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna touch you because you're gonna pee. She pees when you approach her. She doesn't pee if you don't approach her. So it's very easy to get her to not pee as well. But it's not like she pees when we get home from the grocery store anymore. Before, when we got home from the grocery store, she would just pee on the spot. But now she doesn't. Which, you know, is obviously nice. She is sleeping like a baby right now. So just leave her be. This pathing might feel weird, and realistically it is. Do I need to do anything else on this day? No. But I don't need to, so here's the explanation. I don't want to go up here because then the cat pool gets in the way a lot. And then I also don't want to go here because debris can spread on the dirt tiles, but debris can't spread on the grass. So the pathway that I did is out of the way enough for the cat to not get in my way anymore. But at the same time, on the grass so debris doesn't break it is the thought process. I literally just came up with that on the spot. Because I did it last time and a lot of the pathway was destroyed when I went left. So it's like just a slight adjustment here. No blueberries, but we need a hops. Melon, tomato, hot pepper, hops, spangle, sunflowers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3 spots down. Technically 4. Actually, I can get away with less than that. So 3. 24 times 4, so 96. So we need 93 blueberries. Maths. I guess I have to do the healthcare thing, don't I? I've been getting a lot of emails about healthcare shenanigans. I just don't want to look at it because I know it's going to be more expensive. Fine with. I've been booted off my parents' insurance since May. but because it's like, you know, the birthday thing, so it's like you can get insurance not during like the insurance season or whatever the fuck it's called. Open enrollment. Yeah, I gotta enroll. Bitch, it's closed. Huh? How many days was it? I feel like I just got the messages like a day or two ago. There's no way it's a 2-day thing. 2-3-day thing. Uh, 10. Oh. So if I didn't do anything, it'll just be the same coverage as before, or... No. Okay, well. I'll just look at it. Their stream then. Yeah. For insurance advice. I don't know if it's advice and more just like talking about the date windows and that I should have done it already. I forgot to sell the bloobs. V, you act like I ain't gonna just get the fucking cheapest shit I can find. You act like I have the money to pay for something more expensive. It's called just don't have health issues. Fuck you. You know, it brings me back to a comment when my parents were in town. We went hiking up one of these mountains, you know, and it's like we went kind of off the trail and like actually like up the Rocky Mountain. And my dad's like, let's go higher, let's go higher. I'm like, I'm not on your insurance anymore. I'm good. I'm good. Like, did it rain on the 16th, chat? Does anybody remember? I don't think it did. No rain? Yeah, that's what I thought. Have to wait until year 2 to figure out the rain situation. The only shitty part is it doesn't look like it's gonna rain much in year 2. Should rain on the 9th, 13th, possibly the 15th, and then 26. Like, that's shit, where it rained 10, 12, 13, 14, and 26 on this year. I guess it's only one more day. What are we yelling about? Also, Ellie, since you're watching me, what happened to your sleep schedule? What did you do? I can't say much. I fucked up my sleep schedule too. Rip. But technically, I slept a bit. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even say like my sleep schedule is fucked up. Like I'm going to bed by midnight, but I just don't get out of bed until 9:30, 10. It's not like I'm going to bed at a bedtime. I'm just not getting out of bed. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad in terms of the time frame. It's bad in terms of first fall. We don't need broccoli. Chefs is fine. Field research, forager, helpers. That is all perfectly acceptable. That's actually really good. Treasure, engineering, geologist, and then we got master. We're gonna have to figure out how to do master this run though. See, I'm fortunate enough with my career path where it doesn't matter if I wake up an hour late because I can just say I woke up an hour late and chat won't care. For the most part. They might nag me for a little bit, but like streamer, you're late. Like I'm yeah, you know, we care. Yeah, but it's just like I'm not losing my job because of it. There's work. You should be online. Okay, so I need to buy 30 iron and 15 copper. So 6. $112 coal. And we don't need to do the Lewis trick because we don't need broccoli in this run. You know, my sleep schedule might get fixed like over the weekend though. The Lewis foam invitational is I believe this weekend. And that's probably going to be early for me. I bought more wood than I need, but it shouldn't matter. Yeah. So yeah. Since that's, I don't know what time it actually starts US, but yeah. I don't really like want it like I'd like to go to more conventions, but it's like I just don't like the process of traveling, and then on top of that I don't want to spend several $1,000s on it. You know? Yeah, it's just hard to justify the issue with a lot of conventions. I mean, okay, it's definitely much less expensive for me because I wouldn't travel to a, you know, I wouldn't travel to the European TwitchCon, for example. The US one is generally in California, so it's like, you know, California is expensive, but the actual flight from Arizona to California isn't. To California, it's probably like an hour and a half max. The boarding and unboarding would probably take longer than the flight itself, let's be real. Because from my place to my parents' house, or from Phoenix to O'Hare, it's a 3-hour flight. And it's probably about half the distance. Less than. May as well drive that time. I technically don't own a car, so I wouldn't take my sister's car to California. And also, God, I would never want to drive in LA traffic. No, thank you. But yeah, money. Hey, maybe if I post more YouTube videos, I would have the currency to do that, but probably more common than Chicago traffic. Realistically, it's probably about the same. It's just city traffic. It's just not fun. Yeah, husband fits right in. Just from his driving posture, I could tell his driving style be. He's definitely a city driver. What do you mean they have the right of way? No, they don't. I say that as a joke, but right away, what is that? They have seniority. You know what that means? They go first. I'm just deleting these, I don't care. Did I not buy 500? How much stone did I buy? Oh, I know where the stone went. It got organized, didn't it? for like 20 on me. Wait, how much stone did I buy? Did I buy I probably bought 460 and not 560. Hello? Okay, yeah. That would explain. Yeah, apparently. I still don't understand crocheting. I've watched you crochet for a little bit, Ellie. I just can't wrap my head around it. I'm like looking and it's just like, huh. It also just looks like Arthritis Simulator. I say that as I animation cancel and play video games, but I don't need to move. Well, I wanted to move the one, but I didn't need to move. Oh, that's not the truth. Do they give the same result, or is it just, you know, different results with different styles? Different, okay. I guess if they gave the same result, whichever one would be easier would be better to do. I need 124, right? God. I gotta remember these numbers. 24 times 4 plus 8 times 2. 112. Technically, I needed 111, but I also need 9,500 gold. Dox yourself so I can crochet you something. That's crazy. I don't know where it's. I found it. Starter guy's address. V doesn't even know my address anymore. V knows my parents' address. You challenging me? No, I'm just stating a fact, right? A current fact that could change if she wants to. That looked like an invite. Is there something wrong with me stating a fact? Well, I would assume you would know their workplaces because you know my last name, so you can easily look up my mother and my father's LinkedIn. That one doesn't take a genius. and V know each other. I lived in the Chicago region and she lives in Chicago. He also apparently has relatives that live in my hometown. No, I don't live in Chicago. V lives in Chicago. I lived in the suburbs. You got eyes everywhere? Yes. Am I in a spot that you don't have family right now, V? Do you have family in Arizona? Am I free? No, but close on 2 different fronts. Actually, I lied. I have an uncle. He's got too many relatives. About 1 stone. Did another one first, so I didn't have to do that inventory. I have to relaunch the game, otherwise the swirling noise of the CC will just continue infinitely. I ran to the bathroom. Oh. Hi, my baby. Your hair looks like a mess. Like you're drenched, but you're not. You gotta stop looking. love how I called her hair a mess when you gotta look at mine and it's just as bad. Stretch. Baby. She's upside down. She's not gonna pee. Save for the 100 bits. She is not even laying on my pillows currently.
Piss on his pillow, baby girl.
Currently, she's not laying on my pillows. Could change. Depending on if she wants to get up. I made a mistake. A huge deal, I guess. I'm not supposed to put pumpkins in those just yet. There. Oh, I don't have a Jade. I forgot to brute force a Jade this run. Oh. Oopsie. Cheater. Oh no. It's almost like I had perfect luck on my 2 mining days because I got really lucky, right? Like 42,740 I need here. Or 47,700. I forget what the exact number is. I think it's that. We're back to perfection running, so chat's gonna be active again because it draws more people in. It's crazy. It's like it's my most popular run. Wow. Wowee. Also, Ellie's here for once. She fucked up her sleep schedule enough to be here. Bless. Ugh. Yeah, he went to U of I. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that on stream though. That shouldn't be something new. I have an older brother and a younger sister. I am the middle child. Okay, the issue is you can't actually send me a suspicious package, B, because we have to... Packages don't deliver directly to our apartment number. Because we just don't have that. We have a separate system that you have to go through, which is a third-party app. So you have to specifically get my third-party app's address to send me something. Yep, we use Fetch. Oh, no, we used to have a mailroom. Now we don't. They got rid of it. I don't even know what they use it for anymore. They specifically got rid of it to use Fetch. I mean, I need to place the sprinklers. I mean, Uber Eats is different. But I would actually have to go out and get it. They don't really bring it up to the door, I don't think. I don't know. I've never actually ordered Uber Eats. It's actually hard to tell you. I don't have the Uber Eats app, nor do I have the Uber app. Like I literally can't even Uber because I just don't have an Uber account or an app. I know I'm not missing out. I'm happy to say that I don't have the Uber Eats app, but it's like, I should have the Uber app. I've just never had the instance where I needed to get an Uber for myself, so I just don't have it. I don't think it's the same app. I think it's a different app. Could be wrong. Hello. Oh, I also just realized I should craft the mushroom stumps. I have not crafted the mushroom stumps yet. I guess because I can only craft 4. Okay, so we're putting the greenhouse like it. Secret note 3 through 6. We're either guaranteed the enchant on the first or the first or the third enchant. Oh, see, I can't remove this yet. Wait a little bit. I guess I can do it on the next. Because if the next note I read is higher than 6, let's say we get secret note number 7, so we get secret note 6 and 7. It'll be guaranteed third enchant. But if I get secret note 1 through 5, it's guaranteed first enchant. Goodbye, my princess. How much do I need? I think it's 70k. Trying to remember numbers on the spot right now is not going well. Do we have? We're gonna have to take the flamingo down for a bit, chat. It's really weird when you move the house with the flamingo on the porch. The flamingo doesn't move and it's just sat there, and then it's going to be in the way of the greenhouse. How about we put the flamingo right there? I have to move the shipping bin next time. Note to self. Because if I'm not moving the greenhouse until tomorrow, I need to move the shipping bin over here because this is just ugly that I have to walk all the way over here. Okay. See, this is what we find when we redo the route a few times, because I make changes and then some of the changes just doesn't make sense. And we have to adjust. This is one of those changes. build the coop or do I build the house? I need to build the house upgrade. Okay. I did vacation homes. They're on the left side. You do them in fall, year 1. I did them already. You could see them moved. Danny called husband a bottom. Do you agree or disagree? I'd call him a switch. I don't think he's a bottom or a top. It's just whatever the mood is. Be asked. Blame her. I'm giving an honest answer. Answer that with a straight face. He seems like a switch. So whatever the mood of the night would be. I am not gonna say anymore because now it's just awkward. I need to buy Omnis. What do you mean? She literally asked. Like, why am I getting flamed for this? You guys don't even know what husband looks like or like how he acts. And I've interacted with him twice, so I could just be totally wrong. Don't answer. I never asked for an answer. V just said she'll tell him. We did not need to know that, V. I have everything. I wonder if I'm ever supposed to take Forager over Gatherer at one point. That is true. We do yell about food. I don't know why we're so aggressively talking about that. It's like, come on now. Not even aggressively. Like, I don't get the reaction being as potent as it was. These jars are off by a few days. Oh, no, never mind. They're fine. Also, V, what sparked you to ask this question? Because I was not reading chat. I was actually focused on the run. Why did we ask this? Danny called my husband a tiny bottom. Let's get this straight. He's not tiny. He's skinny, but he's very tall. Yeah, he's 6'7". He's a very tall person. He's a cinnamon roll. Why am I going out on this day? I don't need to go out until the next harvest day, or potentially the 11th. I need the bookseller. Should have been chopping down stuff at the farm in the morning here, but whatever. Not a huge deal. Summer 19th is when we needed to check books. I like how it centers around the house. It's like... I'll have to remove some of the weeds next time I come up. B, do you have any juicy new school drama that you've heard from the teacher pipeline since retiring? How's that one guy that you hated doing? Which one? The one who wanted to like be apartment lead or department lead or whatever? Somebody tried to cheat the vote. That is criminal. Oh, he's been a straight bitch? Classic. All right, so how many do I need to buy on the state then? We figured this out last time. I'd need enough to last me until the fall 21st. Like 502, right? Stardew crop. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. You would need 7 rounds. $616. I don't think I have that type of money. No, I don't. What did I do wrong? I'm pretty sure I was supposed to buy enough starfruit that lasted me past. Oh yeah, okay, see, I know what. I'm supposed to buy enough starfruit that lasts me until the 23rd, and then I only have to buy 6 harvests, which is the 500-ish that I was talking about. And then we also have another week. So I was supposed to buy the extra 88 on the previous day that I went out, on the bookseller day. So I'm going out an extra day here, which is the mistake. Also, if I didn't buy this, I would also have enough money. Okay, I see the issue. I went out an extra day, and that was the mistake. I see, I see. My bad, my bad. So let's act like that. Okay. That song was actually the orchestra variant, so while the original song was made by CA, it was in the orchestra. I have not. It's not really my cup of tea. And I know that, so I just didn't bother. Yeah. Okay, so we need a diamond. We're looking to kill quite a few mummies for solar essences. I love losing my HP because I'm trying to round up mummies. Okay, I got what I wanted. Don't actually think I might need the thing. Yeah, we have the gemologist bundle. I should. I also have the right, yeah. Can't remember if I kept the frozen or not. Need a fire quartz. Need a fire quartz ruby, and I still need to get mining level 6. Right, I have double magnetism now. This is actually kind of fine going for. I do still need a few amethysts. This. And then the 50 XP for the Calico node is not bad. We're only mining level 4 still. Still need a ruby. Rip that diamond. Good luck on the lock-in. There was a ruby bottom left there. My brain just didn't comprehend it fast enough. Like the diamond before. L. We are level 5 mining now. We do need level 6 though. Okay, eggs are always useful. Each Calico node is 50 XP. Big. Ruby. Need that to say 9. Good rubies. Fortunately, we don't really get to keep that speed boost, which kind of sucks, but... Kinda just want to touch the cat statues until you get... food is half as effective, and then you don't really want to touch anymore, because they don't really do much for me right now, but it cycles through them, so I can possibly get rid of the bad one. Trying to get mining XP mostly. And gems. Okay, we got our level 6 mining. A level 6 mining. there. What's bombs go? What? What's my inventory supposed to be? Okay, so jades. These feel too far over. Yeah, these are one too far over. Blah, 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 you. I don't know what some of the recipes you don't actually get through the book. And then second off, I want the triple shot. So it's like maybe I only need to buy the triple shot, but the book doesn't actually give you every single recipe. So. And also the money really just does not matter. Okay, so we have third enchant artful. Go out on this day. Remember, we need to check the traveling cart on Summer 19th for a books. Okay, what do I need to buy? Construction. So I need to go out on Green Rain. I need to buy a few hops today. Need to buy a poppy. Poppy rice. That's it. Poppy and rice. Hops, poppy, rice. Again, like sure maybe it's more money efficient, but like realistically the money that I'm spending on the recipes there just do not matter. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, yeah, sure, technically not buying every single recipe is more optimal, but it's just easier to just spam click it. And then on top of that, I technically need Maki roll recipe and fried egg. And that I'm not reading the TV for, and I'm not going to be able to get the... I can't get the book until I have 100 golden walnuts, so... Or I possibly need those two, so it's kind of just like, just buy it. Who cares? You know. I don't need to do anything there. I just needed to do that walk around. Just need 4 more mushroom logs. I love when I get no quick, no, just... Where's, the tree? Can you get them in Cindersap? I didn't see one in town. Trying to get like a little bit of moss as well. Kind of free. I mean, it's like any tree has a chance of converting into it, I'm pretty sure. Not just by Cindersap. I had this before where I had no trees convert. Is it a green rain day? I don't know. The greenish hue. I don't know. Can't tell. I need 6 Fiddlehead Ferns for the community center. And the easiest way to get that is just 1 Fiddlehead Fern tree. Saying that it spawns, which it looks like I didn't get a single Fiddlehead Fern tree spawn. Not a single one throughout the entire valley. Wow. Chat, it doesn't have a proximity thing. It's just every tree has a set % chance of turning into either a Fiddlehead tree or a like one of those weird green trees. Like, it's not area dependent. It's just a % chance for every single tree. Like, that concept is literally fishing by rock equals better type logic. There's a lot of things in Stardew that would be uncomfortable to do IRL, but you just do it because it's Stardew. Be real. I would say there's an actual fair argument that speedrunner characters, if you think about it, are treated better than the casual players experience as characters. Working all day from fucking 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. every single day as a casual character. Where we get to actually sleep a lot and actually get food every once in a while. It might just be coffee eel salads and spicy eels, but at least it's something. Not to say that they're treated well as a whole. But yeah. Good, good, good. Probably should have bought a few more than just 20 books, but it'll be fine. Still a lot more forging XP to get. Guess I didn't really have that much more money to buy more than 20 books. I could have sold more, but... We're gonna need some lightning storm days because that summer rain was awful. We're at 4, 5. I'd like one more battery ideally, but... Fall 12th, we gotta check the books on. Surely I get another rain day after the 12th because I possibly could get the fishing book on the 12th. We need 5,000 more forging XP. Crystallariums. Did get one more lightning storm day, which is good. We get one battery here, we're in a good spot. We're getting the rain days early. We might not get one later. This is risky to skip. I probably wouldn't skip it in a real run. If this actually gives me like the combat or fishing book, we would actually have a real run that could have continued, because I did get garden bundle this time. I'm just gonna pause real quick and look at the notes just to see. So fall 12th, year 2 was forging. There's technically fall 12th, fall 7th. Fall 14th has actually, if fall 14th happens, which is actually quite low odds, there's a 60% chance of a combat book, and then fall 7th is another 60% chance of the fishing book. What is winter 28th then? Winter 28th is mining if I hit the fishing and combat book here. But if I miss the fishing book on the 7th, I'm not getting the combat book on the 28th. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Let me look up the predictor to see if I hit the books on the 14th, because I don't want to skip this day. You can predict things based off of previous RNG. I can predict what books show up based off of what previous book shows up to varying degrees. There is no book on the 14th. But we do hit Bait and Bobber on winter 7th. So we just would have no combat book this run. Yeah, the golden parsnips tell me when the books show up, and then I can use books to determine what other books can show up using a spreadsheet like this. So on fall 19th here, I'm sorry, fall 12th. On fall 12th here in year 2, I got a forging book, so this is highlighted in green. So if a book were to show up on fall 14th, which I know there's a chance because I hit between here and here on the list, there's a small odds that I hit a book on the 14th. It has a 60% chance of it being combat, 40% chance of it being farming. And then if I go back here, my next guarantee one is on winter 7th. So my winter 7th book is a 60% chance of fishing and a 40% chance of forging. But these go together. So if I were to hit the combat book right here on the 14th, I would know my RNG is between here and here, which then would mean if I hit the combat book on the 14th, I'm guaranteed a fishing book on winter 7th. And then on winter 28th, which would be the last book check, but this wouldn't hit if this hit, would be a mining book. Right here. But if I hit the 40% chance of the farming one, then it would be foraging on winter's or foraging on winter 5th, and then combat on winter 28th. And then I can confirm this in the well, I'm not allowed to use this in a real run, but I'm just doing this for my own sanity. I don't get a book to show up on the 14th, and then I hit the I hit the 60% chance of the fishing book showing up on the 7th. I don't know what that is, Blade. Like picture frame it. We have an emote that memes it. Okay. So, what can improve in that run? I need to move the shipping bin earlier. The buying dates were fine. I just went out one extra day in spring. I don't need to go out on the 14th. I just need to go out on whatever day is the or whatever day is the books trader for that. I mean, other than that, it went fine. There's a little bit of hesitation about things. I should also try to get more quartz because I would prefer to have 3 lightning rods, especially since I had the bat wings for it. The dates that I was putting or getting out on Robin were fine. The only issue that I would have had with money, but I would have done Starfruit differently if that was the case, is if I have a earlier book than the summer check, which our summer check wasn't even like that's like the average time, so it's like fine. Most of our year 2 checks are on winter fall for a reason. There's only a few year 2 checks that are earlier, and those are mainly on spots 14 and 15 is when it's earlier. On that, the rest of the run was fine. I mean, that was fine. Like, overall, like, the only major mistake I arguably made was not buying enough stone from Robin because I got distracted. and the extra day that I went out, which is like good for a start. I mean, the mines was slow, but just ignore that. I do still, I guess the other major thing that I need to remember, I need to go to Willie's or the beach at least once during the shopping time. Right? Because what I was gonna have to do on that fishing day and why I kept pushing back the fishing day wasn't necessarily because of the fishing book, because ideally you would get the fishing book in the winter check on winter 7th like I do. But I would have to go down to Willie's, run all the way back to the farm, get the fishing level, and then run all the way back. Any practice runs? I literally am still learning early game. I'm gonna probably need about like a full week of Ginger Island practice and a full week of endgame, and I'm still just doing early game. So probably a month before I actually start real runs. Probably won't start it until arguably we probably won't start runs until I get back from my parents' house in December. There's just no point of attempting to do runs when I'm just going to make major mistakes and ruin the entire run on a category that is degenerately resetting for books that's like a 1 in like 50 chance 3 hours in. Like there's arguably like a 1 in 50 chance I get past the 3-hour mark in a real run. I would have, like, if this was a real run, I technically hit all the RNG marks but the books. If this was a real run, the run would have just died. Just so you know. This run would have just died. And then I would have to start again. Because this run just doesn't have enough, or doesn't have the books. Not to mention the run would have died earlier to other things, but... or to my own mistakes. Not even RNG, but, you know. Yeah. I need to do the fishing earlier. And then after that, it's pretty straightforward. It's just... keep sleeping. We got our 3 ancient seeds. We planted all on the 21st. We prep the Skull Cavern stuff. And then we do Skull Caverns year 3, finish the community center year 3, and then we're on Ginger Island. I mean, it's just because I'm going for basically the best possible time I can, so I have to degenerately reset for these books because they're just so much faster. Am I ending? Probably. I am totally unfocused now to be able to continue. I'm just like thinking about what I want to do better next run and what my focus should be on. Like, I was good with buying except for that 1 stone day. And then I just need to remember I need to go to the beach at some point on one of the shopping days. I really need to figure out what day would be best for that. I need to go to the beach on one of the days. And then I also need to remember starfruit amounts because I went out an extra day for starfruit, which is annoying. So, yeah. So I basically need to think about it is after on the winter 24th harvest and buying of the starfruit, I need 3 rounds. Or, I'm sorry, I need 3 rounds to get to Summer first. And then at Summer first, I need 6 more rounds. So I need 9 in total to get to the 21st. And normally how I should buy it is I should buy 2 rounds on the 24th. I will buy an extra round. Or I either buy 2 or 1 rounds on the 24th, depending on what money looks like. I then need to buy the opposite, so 1 or 2 round. Now, I need to buy 2 rounds on the 24th. And then the day that I go out for the book trader, I need to buy the 3rd and final round. And then that will last me until after the Desert Festival. And then I need 6 more after the Desert Festival. Not 6 more from Summer first. I need it 6 more after the Desert Festival. The only time this changes is if I buy a book from the Desert Festival, and then I need to adjust money because obviously I'm going to not have enough money to be able to buy 6 rounds of Starfruit the day after I buy literally hundreds of thousands of gold worth of books. Right? Yeah. So, there's that. I just need it in my head because I'll be thinking about it basically the rest of the day. And then, yeah, it should be fine for tomorrow. I just need to say small details like that. I'm gonna peace. I want to get food. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys joining. We'll see what my wake up time is tomorrow because I think LFI is tomorrow. So if it's tomorrow, I'm probably waking up early. So there goes my sleep shit. I don't know when it actually is and what time it actually is, but whatever. I'll figure it out. I'll be streaming at least at my normal time. We'll see when I'm awake. Yeah, other than that, I appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you guys joining the stream. I'll be on tomorrow, so hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.